Hello my Purple Banditos and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Insurgence. I'm PurpleRodri. Last time we made our way through the Audrey's Fate side quest. Today we're going to be continuing here in Helios City as we are going to be taking on more of the post game. Our first stop is going to be back at the Jade Tower. There are two different entrances to the Perfection Base, so you can go right on through here from the Jade Tower, or you can dive down in that little shortcut that we have been using. I'm going to go through this way this time and see if we can find what there is to do here today. Lots of side questing to be done here in the post game, but it's been a lot of fun. There's a cop here. What's up, dude? I busted open this door and I found the motherload of evidence. Diaries, journals all over. This is fantastic. If we can catch him, we'll have a conviction for sure. We got ourselves a D Volcarona armor. Heck yeah. And I'm gonna read through these books and see if there's anything exciting here. Once in a while, you know, there's gonna be something exciting in a book. It's not like we're out here reading these books for fun. I'm just messing with you guys. We actually sort of are reading them for fun, just to get some information. I love reading books for fun. That's one of the main hobbies that I have, is reading books. I have right now in my apartment probably 4 or so books, 3 or 4 books that I haven't even finished reading, where I just have a bookmark in the middle of them. I just like to read through multiple books at a time. It's just one of those things. I feel like it's really interesting to get information and advice from books. I'm big on self-help. I feel like you can always improve yourself, and books are a really way to go about that. The more information you get, the smarter you're gonna be, the easier it's gonna be for you to handle situations which you might have read about before. I have a saying, a wise man learns from another man's mistakes, and I feel like that is a really good way to go about life. There's always going to be people who are going to try to give you advice, and if it's like a grandparent or somebody who's had their experience, it's good to listen to. You got to listen to someone who's been through the ups and downs of life, because that's how you're going to learn. It's a lot easier to learn from others who have been through something than to figure it out by yourself from the beginning. Alright, nothing good here in this book. Let's check out the red book. This is Diary 1. I know there's a reason why he's telling us about these books and why we can read them. They gotta have some interesting information for us here. They're talking about Tane and the original dragon and Volcarona as well. We found a laboratory key. So very cool. We're looking good right now. There doesn't seem to be much here. Rukra made off with most of the interesting stuff. Most of it. There's still some incriminating stuff here. What did Rukra take? What did this guy leave with? Don't think that door was there before. We were clearing out the lab, I hit a switch by accident and revealed this secret passageway behind the computers. There you go. You're welcome to check it out if you want. Just don't mess with any evidence. We're gonna go back here. We might check it out a little bit. We might only mess with the evidence a little bit. Not a whole lot though, guys. Not a whole lot. That's not what we're here for. If we gotta push a couple things around and do a couple things to figure this out, we're gonna do that. Requires 2 switches. Okay, so this is going to be a puzzle. This does not look that hard. We just gotta put these rocks onto the switches. So let's go ahead and do just that, ladies and gents. I say it's not that hard, right? And it's gonna turn out to be a lot harder than I can even imagine. I'm gonna end up messing this up. Let's do this very carefully. And there we have it. The first one is down. The first boulder has been locked in. I think I got this. This is not the hardest puzzle that I've seen. Let me go. Yeah, I'll push this all the way down since it looks like I can go from the top. There we go. There we go. You see, ladies and gents, this is that Zelda puzzle experience coming through for me right there. We're moving on through to the next room. And it looks like there are going to be quite a bit of puzzles here. Requires 2 switches, red and pink. Interesting. Let me explore around though. There are more than that amount of switches. There's a lot more going on here. See, we can't push this stone at all. There's absolutely no way to do that. So we can't really do much with this one. Requires 2 stones, so I'm assuming it's just gonna be one of these bad boys. Let me go ahead and just push this bad boy on over. I think we'll be good. If we somehow have to land all 3 of them down, then that's when you know I'm gonna be in some trouble. But for right now, if it's really just 2, like it says it's gonna be, we should be a-okay here, guys. I also hope you guys are having a great week and kicking things off with a bang. I've been having a pretty good week myself. I'm having a lot of fun. I went out this weekend. I live in Orlando, so there's always a lot to do. Downtown Orlando's always here, so you can go eat some food, grab some drinks with friends. I'm a little bit older now, so you know, that's my thing. That's my go-to when I'm trying to relax a little bit. I'll just go out there with friends and hang out, and it's always a good time getting to catch up with everybody. I feel like as you get older, everybody's busy, always doing their own thing, so you really gotta find a time where you can get all your friends together and catch up, and that's definitely what I did this weekend, and I always have a good time catching up with friends. I like getting to hear stories and other people's perspectives. I feel like that's always helped me find my way in life. There's 2 of them. How many of them do I have to place here? It might be 3 here, ladies and gents. Where am I gonna get the 3rd stone from? Yeah, it's gonna be 3 here. Requires 3 switches. Where am I gonna get the 3rd stone from? Oh boy, I'm gonna have to figure this one out. Okay guys, so I think I figured it out. We do have 2 of the boulders on the switches, but we need a 3rd boulder or something to hold this down so we can continue on. And if you go over here to the left, you can see that there is a little Manaphy statue, which makes a lot of sense. If you're gonna be bringing it over here, you need to have 2 red switches pressed down, and then afterwards, we're gonna have to shuffle one of the rocks over here and get all 3 boulders down, because we're still gonna need to use that Manaphy statue. So let me loop around, and I hope that this will be it. I'm usually pretty good at puzzles, as you guys have seen, so I should be good to figure this one out. Let me see if I can bring the Manaphy statue all the way down here. I'm pretty far away from it, but usually you can heart swap from pretty far. And as you guys can see, I have done just that. So now we are on another switch. Let me try it. Let me see if the door is going to stay open, and it is. We can push a boulder right on through the door, and would you look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That's all we had to do, was push a boulder over here. So let me go ahead and push it right on down, and we're gonna be good to continue moving forward. Absolutely perfect. I'm glad this is working out quite well. We don't have to backtrack to that other room anymore, so we're good to keep pressing the statue forward. I'm gonna keep heart swapping with it. Nothing happened. Come over here, dude. We're trying to heart swap you a little bit. We're trying to get you going, man. We're trying to get through this adventure, Manaphy statue. Let's see if it'll swap it over here. Yes, and now you can see the door is shut, but we're good to go here. We have everything ready, so there is no stopping this train. Once I figured that out, it was much easier. Who would have thought they wanted you to use the Manaphy statue in this way? It's a lot of fun getting to go through Pokemon Insurgence, because there's so many puzzles that I've never even really gone through. No puzzles like this in most Pokemon games, and these are the puzzles that I enjoy. Crazy things of this sort. So I'm a heart swap, and there we have it, guys. We're good to continue deeper on. We're solving these puzzles. They're not too bad. Once you do a little bit of thinking, you can get it together. What in the heck is this? Is this another puzzle? Oh boy, ladies and gents. Looks like we do have ourselves another puzzle. I am gonna have to figure this bad boy out. I really don't know which direction it's supposed to go. Let's see. The panels are kind of showing something, so I'm guessing that we're gonna have to sort of match up to this. That's what I'm looking at. I'm gonna use that as a guide, and I'm gonna hope that I can figure this out. And there we have it, guys. I finally figured out the puzzle. It took a little longer than I was expecting. Make sure you guys use that image that I had on screen with it complete. Follow along with it, because the puzzle can take a while. You really have to know what you're doing. I highly recommend you take care of the top left where the 4 little corners have a square in it. Make sure those match up, and then build off from it. It's going to be a lot easier once you figure out the pattern. It also looks like a legendary Pokemon is awakening here. And would you look at that, ladies and gentlemen? It's going to be Mewtwo. Let's get ready. It's time for us to take on Mewtwo. So here we go, guys. Rodri versus Mewtwo. Who would have thought we would find Mewtwo here? Mewtwo's level 100. We have Daruk up in front. And let's go ahead and do our thing. You guys already know I do have False Swipe on Daruk, so this should be a pretty good battle. It should be good to go in our favor. That is for us to find out. Mewtwo's going to be going for the Amnesia. I opened up with a Dragon Pulse. I don't want to absolutely KO this Pokemon from the start. I want to make sure we're going to be able to weaken it down little by little. The Mist is coming out as well. I'm starting to use the False Swipes, which is doing a good amount of damage too. It doesn't look like Mewtwo is going to be doing a whole lot to us. For now, we're doing a lot more damage to it than it is going to do to us. And if I can get it down into the red, into that 1 HP zone, we're going to be good to go. I have a bunch of Ancient Balls. I got some Ultra Balls. I got things covered for us. So there's nothing to worry about, ladies and gents. Let's start throwing our Pokeballs then. I'm going to start things off with an Ancient Ball. We have 19 of them. And we have 17 Ultra Balls. So one of these is going to have to stick. One of these is going to catch this Mewtwo. It is level 100. So it's going to be a little bit tougher. Hope that you guys cross your fingers and hope that we can get this guy sooner rather than later. I don't expect to take too much damage here. And our Pokemon should be good to stay up during this fight. So let's hope for the best here, guys. Daruk is going to go down. I am going to switch out to Drogon. So let's put Drogon up in front. Let's throw some more Ancient Balls. And let's hope that one of these is gonna stick. It's pretty cool that you have to go through a bunch of puzzles before even getting to Mewtwo. It makes a lot of sense. Mewtwo is a highly sought after Pokemon because of how strong it is. So it's cool that you actually have to go through some trials in order to get it. This is gonna take a while, so let's hope that one of these next ones sticks. And there we have it, guys. Gotcha. Mewtwo was caught. Having Drogon up in front worked out really well because Mewtwo could do nothing to our Dark-type Pokemon. We gained a bunch of XP and Mewtwo's data was added to the Pokedex. It's the genetic Pokemon. It's a Psychic type. Pokemon that was created by genetic manipulation. However, even though the scientific power of humans made its body, they failed to give it a warm heart. So with that, guys, we got ourselves Mewtwo. We're going to give it a nickname. We're going to call this guy Ghost. So with that, Ghost has been transferred to the PC. That's 2 in Spanish. And we officially got ourselves a Mewtwo, ladies and gents. Let's go. That worked out really, really well for us. And I am happy that we were able to do it. Nothing to it but to do it. You guys know I'm not going to be able to use anything to get out of this place. Can we run on up out of here? How am I supposed... Oh my goodness. Watch me not even be able to get out of this place. Watch me be stuck here. All right, guys. Here we go. I'm going to be stuck here. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm alright. I can just jump my way right on through, ladies and gents. For a second, I thought I was gonna be stuck down here in the Perfection base. One of you guys was gonna have to come looking for me to get me out. So we're officially done here, ladies and gents. We got ourselves a Mewtwo. We found a bunch of goodies here in the Perfection base. Next time, we will be continuing on with the post-game, taking on more of these side quests, which has been pretty exciting. I'm having a lot of fun getting to explore different areas that have extra quests and extra missions inside of it. It's always a lot of fun knowing that there's going to be more to do in the game that you're playing. So next time, ladies and gents, we will be continuing from here. Make sure you guys leave me some tips and comments on what's coming up. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and join the Purple Banditos today. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button as it really does help the series. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode of Pokemon Insurgence. Goodbye!